magic could be enough to swing the momentum in their favor. Konyaspor began the match with an intensity that surprised GÖZTEPE. Their pressing was relentless, forcing GÖZTEPE into errors all over the pitch. The midfield duo of Soner Dikmen and Amir Hadziametovic worked tirelessly to close down GÖZTEPE's creative players, effectively disrupting their rhythm. This early pressure should have resulted in a goal for the home side. Just 10 minutes in, a misplaced pass from GÖZTEPE's defense was intercepted by Konyaspor's lively winger, Konrad Mikulak. Mikulak, known for his blistering pace, surged towards the GÖZTEPE goal. However, his shot, taken under pressure from the recovering defender, sailed agonizingly wide of the post. Minutes later, Konyaspor created another golden opportunity. A clever interchange of passes on the edge of the GÖZTEPE box released Zeimer Baytiki down the right flank. Baytiki's cross was inch-perfect, finding the head of Konyaspor's imposing striker, Ahmed Hassan Maghub. However, Maghub, usually so clinical in front of goal, could only direct his header straight at the GÖZTEPE goalkeeper. Despite dominating the early proceedings and creating several good chances, Konyaspor were unable to find the breakthrough. Their inability to convert their dominance into goals would come back to haunt them if they couldn't maintain this level of pressure for the full 90 minutes. The game remained goalless, but it was clear that Konyaspor were the team in the ascendancy. As the first half progressed, Konyaspor's tactical plan became increasingly evident. They were content to cede possession to GÖZTEPE in less dangerous areas of the pitch. Their focus was on maintaining their defensive shape and hitting GÖZTEPE on the break. Central to Konyaspor's game plan was the performance of their captain and defensive linchpin, Adil Rami. The veteran French defender, a World Cup winner with France in 2018, marshaled his backline with experience and composure. He read the game superbly, making crucial interceptions and tackles to thwart GÖZTEPE's attacks. Konyaspor's midfielders played a crucial role in their defensive solidity. They were quick to press GÖZTEPE's midfielders, preventing them from settling on the ball and dictating the tempo of the game. This high work rate from the midfielders allowed Konyaspor's defenders to stay compact and organized. Konyaspor's tactical discipline was admirable. They were patient in their build-up play, waiting for the right moment to release their attacking players. Their focus was on maintaining their defensive shape and not allowing GÖZTEPE any space in behind their defense. This tactical discipline would prove crucial in securing the victory. Section 4. GÖZTEPE struggles to find their footing. GÖZTEPE, on the other hand, struggled to cope with Konyaspor's intensity in the first half. Their passing was often hurried and inaccurate, a testament to the pressure they were under. They struggled to establish any rhythm in their play, and were often forced into hopeful long balls that were easily dealt with by Konyaspor's towering center-backs. Yasin Öztekin, GÖZTEPE's talismanic winger, was kept quiet for much of the first half. Konyaspor's right-back, Ahmet Oguz, stuck to him like glue, denying him space and time on the ball. Without Öztekin's usual attacking spark, GÖZTEPE's attacking threat was significantly reduced. GÖZTEPE's midfielders were also unable to exert any control over the game. They were outnumbered and outmaneuvered by Konyaspor's energetic midfield duo. As a result, GÖZTEPE's strikers were starved of service, and were often isolated figures up front. Despite their struggles, GÖZTEPE did have a glorious opportunity to take the lead just before halftime. A rare defensive lapse from Konyaspor allowed Sharif Ndiaye a clear sight of goal. However, the Senegalese striker, under pressure from the on-rushing goalkeeper, could only direct his shot wide of the target. It was a golden opportunity squandered, and one that GÖZTEPE would come to rue. Section 5. Prip's precision breaks the deadlock. The second half began much like the first, with Konyaspor pressing high and GÖZTEPE struggling to cope. The deadlock was finally broken in the 63rd minute, and it was a goal that reflected Konyaspor's dominance. A swift counter-attack saw Konyaspor release Luka Prip down the left wing. The Danish winger cut inside onto his stronger right foot, leaving his marker for dead. His shot, a curling effort from the edge of the box, was perfectly placed, nestling in the far corner of the net beyond the despairing dive of the GÖZTEPE goalkeeper. It was a goal of real quality, and it was no more than Konyaspor deserved for their efforts. Prip's goal had injected even more urgency into Konyaspor's play. They could now afford to sit back and soak up the pressure, knowing that GÖZTEPE would have to come out and chase the game. Section 6. A resilient defensive display secures victory. GÖZTEPE, to their credit, responded well to going a goal down. They threw men forward in search of an equalizer, but their attacks lacked any real conviction. KONYASPOR, sensing that victory was within their grasp, defended resolutely. They threw bodies on the line, blocking shots and making crucial tackles. KONYASPOR's defensive resilience was best exemplified by the performance of their goalkeeper, Ibrahim Sehic. The Bosnian shot-stopper made several crucial saves in the closing stages of the match to preserve his team's lead. His performance was a testament to his concentration and his ability to perform under pressure. As the clock ticked down, GÖZTEPE's frustration grew. They huffed and puffed, but were unable to find a way past KONYASPOR's resolute defense. The final whistle blew, confirming a deserved 1-0 victory for KONYASPOR. The final whistle was met with jubilant scenes from the KONYASPOR players and fans. They had witnessed a tactical masterclass from their team. GÖZTEPE, on the other hand, were left to rue their missed opportunities and their inability to break down KONYASPOR's stubborn defense. The result left KONYASPOR in a strong position in the league table, while GÖZTEPE were left with work to do if they were to achieve their ambitions for the season.